Lights come on, the room feels still. Concrete floors, iron will. Hands are wrapped, breath comes slow. This is the place where fighters grow. No crowd knows, no disguise, just quiet focus in my eyes. Every scar remembers pain, every lesson earned in strain. I stand alone, but not afraid. And every choice that I have made led me to this town. Feet planted firm on solid ground. I feel the weight, I feel the call. This moment asks for everything. Not who I was, not who I planned, but who I am when the bell rings. Fear shows up, I let it stay. Fear is proof I chose this way. I do not run, I do not stop. I step forward when it calls. When the bell rings, I rise, hands up high, focused eyes. When the bell rings, I stay. I do not turn, I do not sway. When the bell rings, I fight, calm and ready, locked in tight. When the bell rings, I begin. The real work starts within. I remember why I train. Early mornings, nights in pain. Every rep, every round, built the strength I carry now. Not for show, not for pride, not for noise from outside, but for moments just like this, when the choice is fight or quit. Heart beats loud, breath control. Mind is sharp, body cold. I trust the work I have done. I am ready for round one. This is not about the win, it's about who I become. When the pressure closes in and there is nowhere left to run, I slow it down, I find my pace. I take my time, I take my space. Confidence is quiet now, built in hours, pays on my. When the bell rings, I rise, hands up high, focused eyes. When the bell rings, I stay. I do not turn, I do not sway. When the bell rings, I fight, calm and ready, locked in tight. When the bell rings, I begin. The real work starts within. When the bell rings, no shortcuts brought me here. No lucky, race the fear. Only sweat and honest work. Only lessons that still hurt. This ring remembers truth. It exposes lies and proof. You can fake a lot of things, but not the sound the bell brings. This is where excuses fall. This is where I give my all. Not because I have no fear, but because I choose to be. I reset my stance, I breathe. I trust what the word gave me. Hands return, I stay calm. Strength is found inside control. Round by round, moments slow. I let instinct take control. Training speaks when words are gone. This is where I carry on. When the bell rings, I rise. I have earned my place to try. When the bell rings, I stay. Built for this, come what may. When the bell rings, I fight with discipline, not blind mind. When the bell rings, I win, not the round, but from within. When the bell fades out, work remains. Win or loss, I am changed. I showed up, I stood tall. I answered when I heard the call. Hands come down, breath is slow, but inside I already know. No matter how this round fell, I honored the warrior bell.
Nothing here was handed down, nothing came without the ground. Every step I had to take, every lesson came from break. No applause when I began, no spotlight, no plan B stand. Just a choice I made alone, to build something of my own. Early mornings, empty room, late nights pushing past the gloom. Every doubt I carried in, every doubt became the gym. You do not see the hours first, only see the final burst. But the strength was shaped in time, paid in effort, paid in grind. I stayed when others left, I carried weight, I carried depth. Not because it felt alright, but because I chose to fight. Build not given, earned in sweat. Build not given, paid the debt. Build not given, There were days I felt behind, watching others cross the line, wondering if I was wrong for staying patient, staying strong. But comparison steals breath, and rushing leads to shallow depth. So I slowed my pace instead, and trusted what the work had said. Strength is not a sudden flame, it is a fire that learns its name. Burns controlled, steady, deep, keeps its heat while others sleep. If it was easy, it would fade. If it was free, it would break. What is built through honest pain is what remains when storms remain. I do not chase the fastest way, I choose the path that makes me stay. Present, calm, and fully formed, built for pressure, built for storms. Built not given, earned in sweat. Built not given, paid the debt. Built not given, brick by brick. Built not given, rooted thick. Built not given, no disguise. Built not given, sharpened eye. Built not given, still I rise. Built not given, through the fight. No shortcut save my name, no luck erase the strain. Every scar still speaks the truth, every loss refined the proof. I learned patience through the ache, learned how much the mind can take. Learned that quitting never heals, only staying teaches real. I became what I practiced, not what I wish, not what I said. Repetition carved my spine, discipline rework my head. Build section breath by breath, rep by rep. I kept promises I kept, not to win the fastest race, but to earn my solid base. Time became my closest ally. While others burned, I learned why. Consistency became my art. Day by day I built my heart. Not giving, built to last. Built not giving, from the past. Built not giving, through the pain. Built not giving, earned the name. Built not giving, calm and clear. Built not giving, standing here. Built not giving, still I move. Built not giving, living proof. Nothing here was handed down, everything was shaped on ground. When the noise is gone and done, I remain working my lungs. Built not giving, I stay true, not for them but for what is due. When the bell rings, I am ready. Built not giving, strong and steady. Hands are set, feet align. Every move begins in mind. Before the strike, before the sound, I learned the space, I own the ground. Calm breath and shoulders low, power words it does not show. Rushing blinds when timing sees. Patience sharpens accuracy. That's from the wars, the ones who learn, not the ones who only burn. Every rep require gain, every error leaves a lane. I slow it down to speed it up, I fill the gaps before I rush. What I build with careful care shows up strong when pressure is there. No waste emotion, no display. Efficiency becomes the way. I listen more than I speak, that is how the strong get precise. Knowledge is taught round by round, wisdom is earned, not just found. Hands stay calm, I stay wide, skill grows quiet deep inside. Knowledge is taught time and time, built through effort, built through grind. I do not guess, I understand. Knowledge lives inside my hands. Footwork first, balance leads, power follows when it needs. Angles change the shape of force, timing chooses its own course. Every feint has something to say, every slip rewrites the play. I do not force, I do not chase, I arrive in the right space. Muscle fades when breath is gone, skill remains when strength moves on. That is why I train the mind, so the body stays aligned. Slow the breath, widen view, see the whole, not just the move. Pressure teaches what is real when you learn to stay still. When the noise begins
what repetition gave. Skill stay sharp, TGC. My knowledge is taught, I remain focused through fatigue and strain. Knowledge is taught, pressure proof. I respond, I react in truth. Knowledge is taught, earn with care. I arrive already there when the moment asks for me. Knowledge enters calmly. When the bell fades, work stays near. I carry lessons, not just fear. Spiritual goals, it will change. Knowledge keeps me in the game. I buy to the process, I respect. Every round adds intellect. Long after power comes and goes, knowledge can't hate is what always shows. Knowledge is hard.
One room filled with heavy breath. Different lives, the same test. Some are new, some are worn. All was shaped in the storm. No spotlight, no first place. Only effort in this space. When you step across that line, you leave excuses far behind. We all carry different weight, different scars, different fate. But the work does not divide. It pulls us forward side by side. You do not train alone in here. Even when the fight feels near. When your lungs burn, when legs shake, the room helps you stay awake. Strength multiplies when we stay. When no one turns and walks away. The hardest rounds build the bond that keeps us moving when we want to stop. True warrior army, stand as one. True warrior army, work is done. True warrior army, built by strength. True warrior army, through the pain. True warrior army, hold the line. True warrior army, one mind. True warrior army, round by round, we rise together, we hold ground. Some let first, some follow close. Some teach form, some learn most. Every role has equal weight. Everyone helps elevate. You fall back, someone steps. No one lets the standard slip. When the doubt gets loud inside, army presence keeps you tied. No room for ego, no room for fear. Just honest work that brought us here. The loudest voice is not the king. Consistency is everything. When it hurts, look around. You are not the only one. Shared struggle builds a trust that turns effort into fun. Not easy, not relaxed, but focused, strong, intact. When the body wants to quit, the army says, not yet. True warrior army, side by side. True warrior army, omnified. True warrior army, built to last. True warrior army, move fast. True warrior army, no retreat. True warrior army, stay on beat. True warrior army, still we stand. Many hearts, one command. This is not about the loud, this is not about the proud. It is about who stays present when the round gets unpleasant. When the clock refuses grace and sweat blurs time and space. Army strength shows up there, not in words, but in staying in. No one wins alone in here. No one carries only fear. Every effort echoes back when we carry someone's slack. Build section, heal the floor, hear the breath, hear the roar. Every step shakes the ground when the army locks in sound. Fatigue rises, posture stays, eyes up through the final phase. The room tightens, focus sharp. This is where the army extended. True warrior army, rise and move. True warrior army, see it through. True warrior army, earned and true. True warrior army, me and you. True warrior army, hold the flame. True warrior army, speak the name. True warrior army, still we fight. Together strong, together tight. When the bell fades, we remain. Marked by effort, marked by pain. What we build stays in the room long after sweat leaves the floor. True warrior army stands intact because we stayed, because we act. Round by round, day by day, the army carries us all the way.
True warrior army. True warrior army. True warrior army.
True warrior army.
Yeah.
Breath gets shallow, legs feel slow. Mind says stop, body says go. Sweat it's floor, vision tight. This is where it turns to fight. No fresh start, no escape. Pressure does not change its shape. It stays close, it stays real. Now I learn what I can feel. This is not the opening bell. This is where you learn yourself. When the easy strength is gone and the round keeps moving on. This is where the noise gets loud. Doubt starts forming in the crowd. Inside my head, inside my chest, asking if I have anything left. I do not rush, I do not flee. I stay present, I stay with me. Pressure not here to break, it is here to educate. Pressure makes fighters, built in the strain. Pressure makes fighters, comfort breaks. Pressure makes fighters, round by round. Pressure makes fighters, hold your ground. Pressure makes fighters, stay inside. Pressure makes fighters, do not hide. Yeah. Arms feel heavy, grip feels weak. Form gets tested, not the peak. This is not about looking strong. It is about staying long. Anyone can shine when fresh. Anyone can push at their best. You can stay when breath runs thin. That is where the work begins. I shorten steps, I slow the mind. I focus on one thing at a time. One more breath, one more move. Pressure teaches me the truth. I stop chasing the finish line. I stay present in this time. Fatigue lies, fear exaggerates. Calm decides who navigates. I am not panicking now, I am not breaking down. I lower volume, raise control. Pressure sharpens mind and soul. Pressure makes fighters, built to last. Pressure makes fighters, not too fast. Pressure makes fighters, rooted deep. Pressure makes fighters, who can keep? Pressure makes fighters, still and clear. Pressure makes fighters, I am here. No crowd sees this part. No praise waits at the start. Just breathe, just burn. Just lessons I have to learn. This is where excuses die. This is where truth replies. Not with words, not with sound, but with whether I stay or bow. I have felt this pain before. It has never closed the door. Every time I stayed instead. Pressure raised who I became. Build section, I count the breath, slow the pace. Reclaim posture, reclaim space. Hands return, I stay calm. Strength is built in this form. Pressure does not need to leave, I just need to coexist. I do not fight it, I align. Pressure becomes discipline. Final hook extended. Pressure makes fighters, still I stand. Pressure makes fighters, train the man. Pressure makes fighters, mind stays clean. Pressure makes fighters, built unseen. Pressure makes fighters, through the strain. Pressure makes fighters, earn the name. When the bell fades, lungs still burn. But inside I know I learned. I did not quit, I did not fold. Pressure did not take control. It shaped me quietly, honestly. It showed me who I choose to be. Pressure came and I remain. Pressure makes fighters, I am change. Same room, same man, different lives. Different stories, different fights. But when we step into this space, we leave excuses at the gate. Some arrive tired, some arrive strong. Some have been here all along. But once the work begins to speak, we meet each other honestly. No pretending, no disguise. Sweat tells truth, effort replies. This room does not ask your past, only if you are willing to last. When the weight feels hard to bear, you do not carry it alone in here. When your breath shortens, legs feel slow,
tribe reminds you how to go. Strength is shared, not stored inside. It multiplies when unified. You feel weak, you look around. The tribe is here, you are found. True warrior tribe, stand together. True warrior tribe, build forever. True warrior tribe, side by side. True warrior tribe, earn the right. True warrior tribe, hold the pace. True warrior tribe, claim the space. True warrior tribe, side by side. True warrior tribe, earn the right. True warrior tribe. Yeah. Some will lead, some will learn, some will push, some will burn. Every role is equal worth, every effort shapes the work. When you stumble, we lean in, that is how the strong begin. Not by hiding, not by pride, but by staying open wide. You don't need to prove your name. The mat remembers all the same. What you give comes back around. And discipline and staying sound. When the body wants to quit, when the mind starts questioning, the tribe answers without words, just by staying, just by moving. Shared breath, shared strength, shared silence through the pain. Not loud, not force, not fake, just presence that will not break. One breath, true warrior tribe. One pace, true warrior tribe. Round by round, true warrior tribe. Stand your ground, true warrior tribe. Built in trust, true warrior tribe. Because we must. This is not a crowd or trend. This is forced through time spent in late nights, early starts, quiet work that fills the heart. Belonging is not handed out. It is earned by staying when it doubts. When things get hard and comfort fades, the tribe is formed by who remains. No spotlight, no reward, just discipline and mutual regard. You sharpen me, I sharpen you. That is what the tribe will do. Build section me, I sharpen you. That is what the tribe will do. Match the pace, hear the floor. Every step becomes a rotor room. Tightens, focus locks, many bodies, one clock. Fatigue rises, posture stays. Eyes forward through the haze. When one slows, another leads. That is how the tribe succeeds. True warrior tribe, rise and move. True warrior tribe, see it through. True warrior tribe, earn not claim. True warrior tribe, built by pain. True warrior tribe, here we stand. True warrior tribe, hand in hand. True warrior tribe. And when the veil fades, sweat still drips, but something deeper than strength exists. A bond built through honest strain that does not fade when bodies change. Same room, same mat, still we stay. Different lives, same way. You came alone, you leave a line. True warrior tribe, one mind. True warrior tribe, true warrior tribe. Hands come up, feel the beat. Feet start moving underneath. Every step has something new. Every round is teaching you. I show it once, slow and clear. You watch close, you draw near. Then you move, then I see what the motion shows to me. Teaching sharpens what I know. Learning deepens when I show. Every angle, every turn. When I teach, I also learn. You think you know it till you try to pass it on through clearer eyes. What you explain, you understand. When you help someone else stand, skill multiplies when it is shared. Growth expands when people care. This is not a solo race. We rise faster, face to face. Teach once, learn twice. Round by round, sharpen life. Teach once, learn twice. Calm, control, clean and precise. Teach once, learn twice. Share the rhythm, share the sight. Teach once, learn twice. Knowledge grows when past white. Teach once, learn twice. Partner drills, mirrored stands. Timing built through given chance. I feel your rhythm, you feel mine. We learn together in real time. When you miss, I see the gap. When I slip, you help adapt. Every error shows the way. Every question earns its say. Repetition makes it stick. Understanding comes from this. Not just doing, not just trying, but reflecting while applying. Joy exists inside the word. When curiosity stays first. Not rushing through, not checking out. Staying present through the doubt. When the mind stays open wide, growth becomes a steady tide. Not chasing praise, not chasing hype. Just sharpening what feels right. Teach once, learn twice. Every rep becomes advice. Teach once, learn twice. See the whole, not just the strike. Teach once, learn twice. Patience sharpens speed and sight. Teach once, learn twice. Train the craft, not just a fight. Teach once, learn twice. There was a time I trained alone, trying to prove what I had known, but skill plateaued, progress slow, until I helped another grow. Teaching forced me to be clean, clear with words and clear with means. I saw mistakes I used to make and fixed them for both our sakes. Giving knowledge does not drain, it returns refined again. What you give comes back in hands, that is how you truly advance. Clap the rhythm, feel the flow, movement teaches what to throw. Timing lives between the beats, learning dances on repeat. Energy lifts, posture tall, confidence without the brawl. Learning feels alive and strong because we stayed engaged this long. Teach once, learn twice, this is how we pay the price. Teach once, learn twice, excellence is built, not naive. Teach once, learn twice, round by round, skill precise. Teach once, learn twice, grow together, rise together. When the bell fades, lesson stays, carried quietly through the day. What I taught reshaped my view, what I learned made skill more true. I do not guard what I know, I let it move, I let it grow. Teach once, learn twice, that is how we sharpen light.
Yeah. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Chest feels heavy, breath runs tight, sweat is flow under harsh light. Legs are burning, arms feel slow, still something in me says go. This is not about the crowd, this is not about being loud. This is quiet, deep and real, this is how a fighter feels. I have felt this place before, where strength fades and heart takes over. When the body questions why, the answer comes from deeper inside. I do not look for easy ground, I do not wait to be carried now. When the edge is close and clear, I lean forward, not in fear. This fire does not scream or shout, it stays lit when things burn out. It is steady, it is true, it reminds me what to do. TigerHeart, beat steady now. TigerHeart, do not bow. TigerHeart, stay upright. TigerHeart, finish the fight. TigerHeart, still alive. TigerHeart, survive. TigerHeart, through the pain. TigerHeart, remain. Pain speaks loud, tries to lead, tells me everything I need. Stop to rest, to let it slide, but heart does not negotiate. I shorten steps, I slow the mind, I focus breath one at a time. Strength is gone, but will remains, and will is what rewrites pain. Every round I ever stayed, every doubt I ever faced, built this moment right here. This is why I can stay clear. I am not rushing to the end, I am staying in this bend. This space between collapse and rise is where TigerHeart survives. The body shakes, the voice is calm, I return again to form. Heart does not demand applause, it simply answers when it calls. TigerHeart, hold the line. TigerHeart, stay in time. TigerHeart, breathe and move. TigerHeart, still proves. TigerHeart, forced in strain. TigerHeart, through the pain. TigerHeart, I stand tall. TigerHeart, answer the call. There were days I nearly quit, not because I could not hit, but because the weight was deep and the silence made me weak. Heart was built in those days when I stayed anyway. Not dramatic, not loud, just choosing to not back down. That is what this song is for. When you think you have no more, it reminds you quietly you already survived worse. I count the breath, reset the base. Eyes forward, steady pace. Each small step is enough when the ground feels truly rough. Heart and mind begin to sink when I stop trying to think. Effort smooths, motion flows. TigerHeart already knows. TigerHeart. Stand your ground. TigerHeart. Hear the sound. TigerHeart. Still you move. TigerHeart. Live in proof. TigerHeart. Through the fire. TigerHeart. Do not tire. TigerHeart. Round by round. TigerHeart. Still unbound. When the bell fades, lungs still burn, but inside I know I earned the right to stand, the right to say I did not fold, I did not sway. Heart carried me when strength was gone. Heart stayed when I stayed long. This is more than training art. This is life lived with a tiger heart. Tiger. Steel meets steel, sparks appear. Not the wound, but to make clear. Every edge refined by heat. Every flaw brought to the streets. You see me when I start to slip. You speak truth, you do not quit. Not to shame, not to control, but to help me hold the role. His room is honest, calm and firm. It does not flatter, it confirms. What is weak gets brought to light, so it can stand and learn to fight. Correction given face to face. Respect held steady in its place. A sharper blade, a truer line, built through trust and tested time. Comfort lies, but truth repairs. Truth is spoken by those who care. When I fall short, you stay near. Iron sharpens iron here. Iron sharpens iron. Side by side we stand. Iron sharpens iron. By an honest hand. Iron sharpens iron. Through the fire and strain. Iron sharpens iron. We are changed. Iron sharpens iron. Hold the line. Iron sharpens iron. Yours and mine. Iron sharpens iron. Yeah. Iron sharpens iron. Faith is not a quiet claim. It is movement through the flame. It is showing up again when it would be easier to bend. It is choosing discipline over comfort, over sin. It is letting others see where the work still challenges me. You correct me, I receive, because growth demands belief. Not belief in empty talk, but belief in how we walk. Pride resists the sharpening. Humility invites it in. The blade that stays untouched will break the moment it is struck. I would rather feel the grind than remain dull over time. What cuts clean has known the stone. Iron is not shaped alone. Iron sharpens iron. Strike and stay. Iron sharpens iron. Day by day. Iron sharpens iron. Through the test. Iron sharpens iron. Brings the best. Iron sharpens iron. Faith applied. Iron sharpens iron. Side by side. Iron sharpens iron. Faith applied. Iron sharpens iron. Side by side. There were moments truth cut deep. Moments I did not want to keep, but every word that challenged me eventually set me free. A friend wounds to heal the bone, an enemy leaves you alone. Correction wrapped in care is proof that someone is there. God refines us through the grind, not to break but to realign. Purpose forms where pressure stays. Steel is shaped in honest ways. Build section, breath stay slow. Posture tall, eyes up through the final call. I accept the weight you give, because it helps me truly live. The sound of work, the sound of steel, is the sound of what is real. Every clash a clearer edge. Every round a deeper pledge. Final iron sharpens iron. Stand and fight. Iron sharpens iron. Bring the light. Iron sharpens iron. Hold your ground. Iron sharpens iron. Hear the sound. Iron sharpens iron. Still we trade. Iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. Iron sharpens iron. Through the pain, when the bell fades, truth remains. Not just muscle, not just gains. I am sharper than before because you challenged me for more. Faith was lived, not merely said. In every rep, in every breath, iron sharpened iron today. And I am stronger in every way. The room is quiet now, sweat dries on the floor. The sound has faded out, but I feel it even more. Breath comes slow again, heart finds steady time. The work is finally still, but it lives inside my mind. I remember when I started, uncertain, unrefined, looking for a version of me I had not met at the time. Nothing here was rushed, nothing here was free. Every round revealed a little more of me. I am still standing after all the strain. I am still standing, marked by joy and pain. I am still standing, calm and clear. I am still standing, still right here. I learned strength is not loud, it does not need a crowd. It shows up quietly when the room is worn and proud. I learned patience beats force when the road feels long. That staying steady matters more than being strong. The days I wanted distance, the days I questioned why, those were the days that taught me how to stay and not deny. I did not chase the finish, I stayed inside the round. I learned to trust the process with both feet on the ground. I am still standing, round by round. I am still standing, solid ground. I am still standing, built with care. I am still standing, still prepared. I found strength in shared effort and voices near and true. I found growth in correction and respect in seeing through. I found faith inside the grind, not spoken but applied in every honest effort. When comfort stepped aside, I found heart beneath the strain. When power slipped away, something deeper carried me and asked me still to stay. There was no single moment, no dramatic end, just repetition shaping me again and again. This is how excellence is built, not rushed, not displayed, but slowly carved in discipline and promises I stay. Breath by breath, step by step, every round a quiet debt. Paid in effort, paid in time, every lesson earned was mine. I let go of who I was without regret or shame. I kept what mattered, left the rest, and did not stay the same. I am still standing through the doubt. I am still standing, I stayed it out. I am still standing, strong and calm. I am still standing, moving on. I am still standing, not because I won, but because I stayed when others were done. The bell does not define me, the round does not decide. What matters is I answer. Every time I try, the room will fill again, the work will call my name. And when it does, I will return.